Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Nick O'Leary, and this week we're looking at a model which is actually about to leave the Mercedes-Benz range. And yes, that's right, it's the Mercedes-Benz SLC, formerly known as the SLK. And in the Mercedes-Benz range, it's a two-seater, very low-down luxury sports car. And of course, it's convertible as well, so you can get that roof back. And I'm sure it's bound to put a smile on your face when you do. But as it is leaving the Mercedes-Benz range, Mercedes-Benz have given it a kind of a makeover. There are three engine power outputs left: an SLC 200, a 300, and this here, the Mercedes-AMG SLC 43. Now the Mercedes-AMG SLC 43 was actually the first model to hold the 43 badge, right before it ventured into the C-Class, GLC and E-Class range. And just because it was the first doesn't mean it's the slowest. With 367 horsepower from its 3-litre V6 twin-turbo petrol engine, it really does pack a punch. And it sounds awesome too. So on the final edition, we have a few tweaks and added specification to the interior. So the first thing that caught my eye were these seats. As you can see here, it says SLC Final Edition, even extending to the steering wheel. You've got this carbon surround on the steering wheel, and at the bottom you're always reminded you're in a special one. It says AMG Edition. And then on the gear stick, you've got the AMG logo, and you've even got an IWC clock as well. All these little things just make that final and special edition SLC. On top of that as well, you've even got more standard specifications, so things like air scarf. So SLCs didn't usually have air scarf as standard, but this one does. If you're not familiar with air scarf, but basically when you're driving down the road, you can have warm air coming out, warming your neck. So if you've ever seen someone driving around in the winter and they've got their roof back and wondered if they're cold, nah, they've got air scarf. They're nice and warm. They've probably got their heated seat on as well, which this car has. And of course then, I don't know, the heating down to their feet or something. So they're really toasty. You've even got memory seats as standard, so you don't even get that in like a C-Class or something. You have to, you know, spec that up. So the fact that that's standard in this car that's quite cool. Memory seats will save seat, steering wheel and mirrors, excluding the center mirror, and you can program up to 3 people on that. The final thing, it's also got an upgraded sound system called Harman Kardon. Now I know how good that sound system is because I've had that in the car before, and I can tell you now, it's amazing. Just like all SLCs, they come with an electro-hydraulic roof, which allows you to convert the car in no time at all. And if you started to convert your SLC from a standstill, and say you were at some traffic lights and they went green, you can actually continue the conversion up to low speeds of around 20-25 miles an hour. All SLCs now have Damma radio, which is digital radio, and now SLCs also have sat-nav as standard. Now I know it's kind of a common thing that all cars have sat-nav, but SLCs traditionally didn't years ago, but now obviously with this final edition they do have sat-nav. The sat-nav that's used is Garmin Map Pilot. I'll pop a little pop-up banner at the top just to show you how that works. I won't cover that in today's video, but there's a little pop-up just there to show you how that works, and of course how to update it as well. Additionally, you can also connect up smartphones, obviously via Bluetooth like normal, but the SLC Final Editions also have a thing called smartphone integration, or what you and I know is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you can plug your phone into one of the USB ports in here, the one with the picture of the phone and the tablet there, and that will then mirror up to the screen. As long as your phone's compatible, then that will work. Now, Mercedes-Me is another thing that's been added to the SLC Final Edition as well. Traditionally, you had to pay for Mercedes-Me services to use the app. So this is the vehicle setup and vehicle monitoring, where you can unlock and track the car on a map. This is now included for 3 years with an SLC Final Edition in the UK anyway. Now, of course, guys, if you wanted to go for the SLC 43, just like this one, you'd get that amazing 3-litre V6 bi-turbo engine and the upgraded exhaust system. So this will sound a little bit noisier when you put it into Sport Plus using valves. And then, of course, you've got the upgraded brakes to cope with that extra power. Now, SLC 43s come with this standard yellow rim around the outside, just to show off to people that you've got a Final Edition and an SLC 43. And you've got the black wheels with the yellow rim around the outside. And if you wanted to take a step even further, you can get it in that colour if you fancy. So you can get it in a colour called Sun Yellow. So that would be in addition to the yellow that you see on the wheels. So you'd have a yellow car just like this, and then it would be black wheels with the yellow rim around the outside. So that's quite a special car, quite a bright colour, should I say, but hey, each to their own. If you liked today's video, guys, don't forget that like button and do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more future videos just like this one. Until next time, see you all then.